YouTube cracking down on ad blockers. Oh yeah, they're experimenting with an anti-ad block thing. I did see that. What took them so long? I'm surprised they've let it go on for as long as they have, yeah. I've always been firmly on the side of ad blockers should just work. Like, I literally leave sites the second it tells me to disable ad block. Like, I don't do it. I won't engage with that. But I saw a lot of people praising this on Twitter, and I can see their side of it. Like, if the creators that are like, this is good for creators because that's more ad dollars to the creator, this and that. Like, I get that, but I don't think it outweighs the inconvenience to the viewer of having to sit through the ads. But at least with YouTube, as compared to some other places, they're skippable after 5 seconds most of the time. So it could be worse, but I still never agree with making ad blockers like obsolete. Just buy YouTube Premium. I still don't have YouTube Premium, yeah. I've never bought YouTube Premium. They're skippable far less often now, longer ads too. Not for me. What do you mean? Like when I listen to music, I just do it through YouTube. And since I don't have Premium, I get ads on every single song. Almost every single one of those is skippable after 5 seconds, so it's really not a huge inconvenience for me. I don't really mind that. But when I'm on my computer, you know that ad block stays on. I don't like that Spotify added ads to podcasts even when using Premium. I don't really use Spotify like at all. Ever. So I don't know anything about how Spotify does their ads or anything. Is there some Mickey Mouse? Why? I don't know. I've just never really liked Spotify. I've given it quite a few shakes, but a lot of the music that I like isn't on there. So it's like, if I can't have my complete catalog here, why am I going to stick around? Thanks the Prime Cheesy. And the Prime Faceless. You can import songs, and I did that once, but what happens when you import songs is you can only access that music on the computer you imported it from, not the account. So it was fucking worthless. I uploaded them so that way I could use it like elsewhere on my phone, but it just stays on the computer. It just acts as like a file repository for it. And then you can access them on your other devices. Since when? When I did this, granted it was like 7 years ago now, when I did that, import your music, when I did that, I couldn't access that music on my phone. It had to be on the computer that had the files on it. And I spent like a whole day doing that. I was distraught. I actually talked about that back when I was still YouTube streaming. That made me so upset. Not really. You gotta have the desktop app running at all times as a server, and it lets you stream your own personal music everywhere. So apparently, Twitch themselves curated the videos. Is this two different statements? What the fuck? Is the first part about Spotify and the second part about PewDiePie being banned on Twitch? So you're okay paying for Netflix but not YouTube Premium even though it has arguably more content? Yeah, because I haven't needed to. I just use AdBlock when I'm watching things on the computer, and when I'm listening to music, I don't mind the 5-second break to skip the ad. But I mean, if I'm not going to be able to use an ad blocker on YouTube anymore, then yeah, I'll have to get Premium. Yeah, a lot of people are suspecting that he was banned for Yandere Simulator or something, I don't know. Thanks to resub Shovel Knight. Or Shovel right. About Spotify, you can play imported songs on other devices. You just got to download that playlist from Spotify once on the other device. I mean, I can revisit it, I guess. Maybe I didn't do that, which is why it didn't work back in the old days when I tried it. What are you playing? We're going to try the new season of Apex. I hear it's shit. I saw people on Twitter talking about it. Apparently all people are doing is camping and not even shooting a bullet to farm. So I hear it's not in a good spot, but I'll give it a whirl. Ad time? It's not an ad. If it was an ad, why would I immediately say I hear it's shit? Someone did bronze to Apex Predator with no damage. That's so embarrassing. Something else that I learned only a couple days ago that is equally as embarrassing. You guys remember when they made that huge announcement about esports orgs getting skins in the game, like top 10 NA or whatever? You know the reason that never happened is because EA tried to charge them to be in the game or something like that? That's so backwards. That's so fucked up. And they were also only offering a laughable portion of the skin sales. Here, let me look it up real quick while this is finishing. So that's why there's still no Apex esports skins. EA shut down talks of esports revenue sharing from in-game item sales, according to email correspondence to executives at two of the esports orgs that were involved with the talks. Despite the skins themselves seemingly ready to go, this finding seems apparent that there was a disagreement between EA, Respawn, and the orgs, and the refusal to meet the ALGS esports organization's team when it came to revenue sharing. Following months of discussion between EA, Respawn, and esports orgs regarding revenue share, EA and Respawn eventually decided against this. Instead, offered the organizations a flat licensing fee of $60K each. This figure was far below what teams felt was fair, with one organization's senior executive explaining that an esports org can make double that figure in a quarter elsewhere. That is so unbelievably insulting. So no revenue share at all, and a flat licensing fee of $60K. Thanks for resub Dudley, Drum, and Half Court. The bits kanji. I don't know what... I really don't know what EA is thinking. That's so degenerate. So now there's not going to be any esports org skins. So fucking greedy. It's crazy. How is EA still a thriving company? FIFA... they have a lot of property that generates a ton of money for them. And they do have good games. Like, they do have some good games that they put out. Like, I think Wild Hearts slaps. Like, they do sometimes just have good games. So even the ones that aren't cash grabs, like FIFA and Madden. Yeah, they just had Jedi Survivor. We talked about Robert De Niro having a baby. No, but he's got a new baby at 79 years old. Good for him. That's so weird. That's so fucking weird. Hey, nice wig. Hope you're well, man.